I kicked my stupid sister out. Amber moved in last September after her roommate bailed on their lease. She needed maybe 2 months to find a new place. I had a spare bedroom, so I said fine. She's my sister. First week, she borrowed $40 for gas and never paid it back. When I mentioned it, she acted offended like I was nickel and diming her. I dropped it. Week 3, she still hadn't looked at apartments. She said the rental market was brutal and everything was too expensive. I told her she could stay longer but needed to help with utilities. She said absolutely once her new job started paying. The job was selling health shakes. I already knew how that would go. By October, my groceries kept disappearing. I'd buy lunch stuff and it'd be gone in 2 days. She said she thought we were sharing food since we lived together. I told her that's not how it works. She never replaced anything. I started keeping food in my bedroom. My electric bill doubled. She ran space heaters all day in her room because she got cold. I asked her to wear a sweater instead. She said I was being cheap. She still wasn't paying for anything. I didn't push harder because I felt bad. Amber dropped out of college and has bounced between jobs her whole life. I have a stable pharmacy tech job and my own place. I felt like I had it easier, so I owed her patience. That was stupid. In November, my bank called about suspicious activity. Someone withdrew $4,700 from ATMs near my apartment over 3 weeks. I asked Amber if she knew anything. She admitted she used my card to pay a sign-up fee for the shake company. She was going to pay me back triple once her commissions came in. She'd memorized my PIN from when I sent her to pick up my prescription 2 months earlier. She genuinely didn't understand why I was mad. She called it an investment in her future. I told her she had 1 week to move out. She cried and said I was abandoning her like everyone else. My mom called saying I was too harsh. I caved and gave her 1 more month. I changed my PIN and started locking my bedroom door. I felt paranoid, but I couldn't trust her. December started okay. She got a seasonal job at Target working 3 shifts a week. Then I noticed my tip jar was emptying. I keep cash tips from pharmacy customers in a jar in the kitchen, usually 60 or 70 bucks. It dropped to 12. I marked some bills with pen. 2 days later, 3 marked bills were gone. I confronted her. She said she borrowed a little for gas and forgot to mention it. I told her that was stealing. She rolled her eyes. I said she had until January 1st to leave. No more extensions. She didn't argue. Right after Christmas, I stayed with my boyfriend for 3 days. When I got back, my apartment was messy. I went to my room and something felt wrong. My closet door was open. I always close it. My dad's guitar case was gone. He died when I was 17. That guitar was the only thing I kept. Not because it's valuable, but because I remember him playing it when I was little. I found a pawn shop receipt in her room. $75 for an acoustic guitar. I called her at work. She sighed like I was bothering her. She needed deposit money for a room she found, and the guitar was just sitting unused in my closet. She figured I wouldn't care. She'd buy me a new one with her tax return. That guitar meant nothing to anyone but me. She didn't pawn it out of desperation. She did it because she genuinely thought it didn't matter. I told her to get her stuff immediately or I'd put it on the curb. She said she worked until 9. I said figure it out. She called me dramatic and said Dad wouldn't want us fighting over objects. I told her she had 2 hours or I was changing the locks. She showed up an hour later with an attitude. No apology, just grabbed her stuff and left. Before walking out, she said I'd regret this when I had no family left.